Hello, I'm Liz Lumley of Finextra, and we're here at EBA Day in Helsinki. And today I'm speaking to John Broxis of MyBank. So now we're here at EBA Day, so this is now a year on from the launch of MyBank. So why don't you give us a rundown of the take-up?
Absolutely, thanks Liz. MyBank's going very well. We're very pleased with how it's gone over the last year. The first stage of going live was getting banks onboarded. We've now got over 140 banks, which gives reach to about 12 million people in Europe who can actually use MyBank. Most of those are in Italy, although we also have banks in France and Luxembourg. And what's really nice is that now the banks are really getting into the swing of onboarding the merchants, and we're getting some big merchants who are using MyBank, and the customers are starting to find their way to the button and use it. So for example, we have Enel, Italy's largest electricity company. They've put MyBank on all their bills, so people get their electricity bill through, they can go and look at it on the internet, they click the button and they pay. And Enel are very happy about this because most of the people who are clicking and paying are doing so, previously they were in the branch post office and making manual transactions. So now they're paying online, and this is a lot cheaper and more efficient for Enel. And what's great as well is that people are finding their own way there. We're not really doing any customer promotion at the moment. We're still getting merchants on board, and people are just finding their way there. It's so easy to use and natural that they just get there anyway. Another example is, say, Zurich Insurance, who are doing great. Their volumes are doubling every month, and we're seeing some high-value transactions going through. They'd be much harder to do on a card. Payments of over €4,000 are being made with MyBank, and we liked one of the quotes actually from the Alpitours people, who is an Italian tourism company, and they say now people can pay for their holidays from their bank account, and when they get on holiday they've still got some money left on their credit card to actually enjoy themselves. So it's very good to see how this is growing and spreading. The interest in other countries is just phenomenal, and the service provider community has really got on board as well. Everyone sees that MyBank is absolutely what's needed to go forward over the next years. That payments from the bank account make so much sense, safe, simple, efficient, and so it's a lot of movement on MyBank now. It's very pleasing.
You mentioned a lot about payments,
Right.
but is MyBank more than payments? What's next?
Absolutely, yes. The payments is just the first piece. It's the easiest thing to imagine. But we go live in October with MyBank mandates. So that's an electronic mandate for SEPA direct debits. We had a signing ceremony yesterday here at EBA Day, where we had the first banks registering to join, and they're going to join on October the 27th. So now the window is open for banks that want to come along, and this will allow people to sign a direct debit mandate electronically, and also a direct debit mandate with a waiver of the refund right, which is great for certain e-commerce usage. And after mandates, we talk about e-identity, because when you start authorising things on the internet, there are many ways that merchants and governments need proper authenticated signatures, where today you only have to use paper. So while we've talked to merchants about the payments and the debits, we understand all their problems with customer due diligence, with understanding whether their purchaser is over 18 or not, say for alcohol, in the government sector perhaps for login, for tax. All of this can be done through the bank, and really MyBank is lined up to put the bank right back at the heart of the digital experience.
So in addition to all these developments, you've also redone your website and your logo, so talk us through that.
That's right. This was fun and very good to do. We've got a professional agency in to lift the level of what we're doing a bit. And you see now, if you look at our website, the MyBank logo is done in the shape of a key. And I think this is very symbolic, because at one point it means keeping data safe. It's about consumers being protected, it's about them knowing where their data is and allowing access when they want. But the key also unlocks. It allows them to open up the account, to start doing things from the bank, and this service that everybody takes usage of for e-commerce, for digital, for mobile needs all across Europe.